going on, Sip and Smoke folks? We already have been drinking a little bit, but I did want to make sure to get some content out. And I wanted to introduce y'all to myself because I'm usually behind the camera. So tonight we're gonna have, or today we're gonna have a conversation about episode 2. You're gonna hear my answers from that episode, and we're basically talking about exes and things along those lines, friends with benefits and opposite sex friends. That's what it was. So, and I think that'll be super good because somebody, I don't know how you feel about your man having opposite sex friends, or even you when you would have one. So it's a good conversation to have.
They all gotta be ugly. I'm just playing. Facts.
What if he has pretty friends?
And be like, you thought about fucking her. I don't know how I feel about that.
But that's the thing. I think that I don't even know.
But that's my own insecurity.
But I think that with opposite sex friends,
see, you can't trust them because what if she be like, oh, my friend, and then they start, yeah, I don't know about that. I'm your friend.
And you the only friend that, okay. All right, we're gonna start it off with, what was the first one that I had?
I need to shut up.
No, you don't. Keep talking. Do you believe it's rough? All right, we're gonna get to opposite sex friends for sure. Do you believe that exes should stay in the past? In other words, is there a reason y'all didn't work out in the first place?
Heck yeah.
You think exes should stay in the past?
Yeah, it's the past. It didn't work out. So what do I need to reach back there for and try to fix? No, we tried it. You had your chance. We had our moment and it didn't work.
But there was also a reason that y'all got together in the first place. Like, y'all was compatible. So now that y'all not together no more.
Were we really, or did we think we were compatible? Or were we lost in the lust? See, I don't know. How, like, I don't know.
Okay. What you think?
Ask the question again.
Do you believe that exes should stay in the past?
Now, yes.
Why?
Because I'm in a relationship and I'm happy. So I don't really have no need to like reach out or to speak to them.
Okay.
Like what would be, like, what do you think? Like, why would you need to keep an ex like present?
I think that it depends on how y'all broke up, and that's like something that we were talking about in the episode when we went over it. It depends on how y'all broke up because I could be friends with any dude that I had sex with or had a relationship. Like, one of my exes, we were super compatible. We could have been friends. I could talk to him about anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I would hate for us to not work out romantically and now we just can't talk about anything just because we didn't work out romantically.
There's one ex that I wish I was still friends with. I wasn't sexual with him. I was sexual, but I wasn't sexual.
So what does that mean? Like y'all
played with each other, but y'all didn't have sex.
We didn't have sex, but we did sexual stuff.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that was a friend. That was someone I was a friend with first, and then got into a relationship. It didn't work, and then years passed, and I could see myself being friends with the person.
Yeah, that's
only one.
Okay.
Everybody else, I don't see a friendship with. When I did try to be friends, or when I did want to be friends with them, it was only because I still was interested.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
See, yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, I don't really have a lot of exes anyway. Like, I have people that I used to talk to, but like, ex probably, like, I'm not really friends. Probably, I only have 2.
Right.
And I can't see a reason for them being in my life at this moment. But that's just me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's your ex, and what if, like, okay, y'all have this good conversation or whatever, and then feelings start to rekindle, and you try to, like, revisit the past, and it's like, oh, I remember this feeling with you. It's like, no.
Yeah, it's never safe because you already crossed the line, so I don't see why you won't cross it again.
Yeah. I just feel like, I do believe that the line absolutely could be crossed again. I just feel like I feel like it would be sad if we've had all these memories together, we've had all of these experiences together, and we can no longer talk.
But isn't that like torture too?
It depends on how the situation is.
So if you had a guy and then he was still close with one of his exes, you would be okay with that?
It would be hard, but I'm not going to say that I'm not going to say that it couldn't happen. I wouldn't ask him to cut her off. It would be hard for me sometimes, and it depends on, I would definitely be watching their exchanges, their conversations, how they interact with each other. If I see that he's still actually in love with her, then no, you're not cool. But if I see that it's a platonic thing and it's just friendship, then over time, I could see myself getting over it. I think it just depends on how it ends.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think, people can be friends with their exes? We kind of already went over that, but I think that there's one thing to say that once we're broken up, should we go back to being in a relationship? And then there's one thing for once we're broken up, could we be friends again?
Probably not, because I'm emotional. So if you leave me, I just don't see why you need to be in my face as a friend.
What if you leave him?
I just don't see that happening. No, I'm just playing. But
Okay.
no, I just,
Like
for me, I wouldn't. It's dangerous.
Yes, it's no positive to that. If
A
we
friendship? What do you mean?
But think
I
about
got
it.
friends,
Okay.
great friends that I haven't had sex with that hasn't broke my heart. That
Exactly.
Why do you keep thinking that you're gonna be the heartbroken?
I mean, it's hard. Well, if that person truly means something to you, it's gonna mean something. Whether you leave or not, it's still gonna break your heart. You still gonna feel some type of way.
Feels okay.
Right.
If our friendship is really that great,
Yeah.
it's still gonna be hard for me to walk away from you.
We are human, so once that line is crossed,
Yeah.
that friendship that you had minutes before it was crossed is completely different.
Yeah.
And you're never going to be able to get back to that because you've already crossed it. So I feel like it's impossible, like that's why if you are friends with somebody, if you don't want to mess it up, stay friends with them. But if you guys want to take a chance, that's what you're risking, is the friendship and everything.
Yeah.
Because let's look at it like this. We decide to still be friends. And I'm thinking I'm over you and we just friends. Then you get into a relationship. And I gotta go out with y'all and that's weird.
Not go out.
But I mean, that's my friend.
Yeah,
so it's just like,
it's a possibility that
yeah,
could
like
happen,
I could already invite me to your house and just so happen your girl is there.
Yeah.
It's like, you tell me.
Right.
So it's like, no.
Yeah. I would just feel awkward forever.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be able to just go back to normal. But that's just me personally.
You can't.
Yeah.
Because you know that person had an interest in you and that don't just go away.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, I'm going to look the same, hopefully, or I'm going to still have the personality or whatever it was that got your attention or made you want to go forward or pursue me. I'm still going to have that.
Right.
So it's
I ain't gonna change as a person, so we're still, the things that I was attracted to before, I'm still gonna be attracted to.
Yeah. Because it's not a switch.
Yeah.
If I put across that line, okay, I want to go back, let's turn that off. No, it don't work. I don't think it works like that. I have seen where people were able to be successful with that, but me personally, I can't because I am an emotional person.
Yeah.
And once I give myself to you, that's it.
Yeah. It ain't no backtrack, ain't no reverse.
No backtrack.
Okay. Do you think that men and women can be friends platonically? The thing about it is that I broke the seal. And I have to pee again, and I know I'm gonna have to pee like 5 times.
Well, you have to just, it's okay. We could just try to keep going.
Yeah, y'all can talk. I gotta go because my bladder is really bad.
Alright, let me see. So, yes, I do believe that opposite sex can be friends. I do believe that. But I do believe that it's not gonna stay like that. Like, you gotta just be something that I'm just not attracted to.
Yep,
but even that don't matter because
what if they're still attracted to you? Like,
that
somebody gonna cross it.
and what if your personality is just it for me, or
Ooh.
like my mom always told me that like if you keep hanging around someone, you're gonna start developing some kind of feelings for them.
Ooh, that is true.
So it's like,
Yeah, that is a true one.
I mean, we gotta, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't seen a successful friendship through a man and a woman where it has to be something. Like, they gotta be interested in your relative or something where it makes them off limits.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I
know?
would agree with that because I think if it's just you and them, yeah, eventually something is going to be.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy for you to be friends with him and you break up. You go through a breakup and he's there to comfort you and just say all the right things. And it's just like,
Yeah, you could have me, my friend.
yeah.
My friend.
Wait, so you don't think?
No, it's like it has to be something that is going to stop you from crossing that line. Like they dated your sister, or it has to be something. I feel like that's going to stop it.
Yeah.
Because I feel
You
like
have boundaries, you feel?
I don't know if boundaries would be. It has to be something
Like a
literally
deal breaker.
like,
Yeah, like what do you
No,
mean?
like you dated my sister, or like you. It has to be something because I think the signs can be
Absolutely crossed. Yeah.
yeah,
I
like
see
'cause
that.
it's just like we've been together, we hang out so much together. Now we just love each other. We have so much in common, and you comfort me when I need it. I comfort you when you need it, and it's just like okay, we're basically in a relationship.
They're not right.
No.
G, what you think?
Okay, so the question is, can men and women be friends platonically? I absolutely think that they can without boundaries. Like, it doesn't have to be boundaries there. But I also believe that at some point in the relationship, I do feel like you're going to question it. At some point, you're going to be like, well, dang, I wonder if that
Exactly.
could
So
work.
can you be friends forever? No.
Yes. I
'Cause
have
when
male
you have
friends
that-
that I have never had sex with,
But
and I'm
why?
not
What's stopping you?
romantically.
yes.
I'm not romantically attracted to them, and I find things in them that I do not like. So we can be friends because there are some, there are characteristics in you that I do like because we're friends, we're compatible in that way. But there are certain things that you do that get on my effing nerves.
But is that all that stopped you? It's nothing else?
I'm not attracted to them.
So
Sure,
they
I
don't.
guess I would have to have a man, and then I could just. I don't know.
Like
I just don't see it. I just don't see it because I have definitely
friends
tried
that
to have male
don't want to
friends.
be with.
Well, I
And then
have some male friends that
Right.
I'm not interested in and I could be friends with, but they cross the line or they want to
Exactly.
cross the
So
line.
you cut it and then call it a day.
But
y'all
you
can still be
asked
cool.
if that,
So
but
none of
you
your male
can't,
friends
though.
have
You
ever.
can.
If they come on to you and you're not interested, you shut them down, but then they continuously still try to get with you, you still think that you can have a friendship?
Not continuous.
I feel like you have to put it out of okay, like we cool. Like,
Yes.
I feel like the guy
It's
leaves at that
possible
point.
for
If
sure.
he sees that he cannot have you, he's not
Then it's
going
not
to
a
stay.
friendship. I'm saying like a genuine
It's,
friend.
well,
Then
me
it's not a
personally,
friendship.
I've never had a successful.
What's your
friendship
friendship
that-
like with that guy?
We talk to each other about certain, like, I'll go be cool with him. I'll go see them where they are.
He in a relationship?
No. I'll go see him. I'm not romantically attracted to him.
Is he romantically attracted to you?
I don't think so.
Probably.
I think at one point maybe,
Probably.
but I have definitely like made it clear that that's not gonna happen, and we can still have conversations. Like,
But you see what I'm saying? Like, see, you're able to move past that. Like, if he crossed the line or whatever. Like me, I'm not. Like, if I'm not attracted
if
to
you
you,
find out that he's attracted
and then
to
it's like we're trying to be friends, and then you cross that line, like it's done. So for me, I feel like maybe at the beginning, yeah, but then it's like that line or that conversation is eventually going to take place.
yeah, and
I
you can't
feel
get
like-
past that.
No, because I'm gonna just feel bad. Like, oh, now I know you really like me, so I can't really go back to like normal, like nothing happened, because now I know it's a deeper connection, and I'm not attracted to you. Like
Yeah, and then think about this
that's
too.
just been my experience.
Think about this too. You find out somebody like you. Have you saw yourself kind of alter because you know this person like you, so maybe you might be a little bit more flirtatious, or it's like you're not interested, but you know that this person like you, so you're doing more seductive type things, and it's like, why am I doing that? I don't like this person, but I know that they like me.
Or what if you're like awkward now because they express their feelings, and it's like, dang, now we can't have like these deep conversations because I don't want you to feel like this means more than it actually is, or I don't want you to get like too many feelings involved. Like that's just how my mind works.
Yeah,
I guess I don't know.
You only got one male friend?
No. She got a lot.
You got a lot?
I do.
You're not attracted to none of them?
No.
None of them? Let's turn the camera off.
I'm being for real.
Okay, I think that's the only way it can work if we both not attracted to each other.
Okay.
But if we're if there's any type of attraction, it's over. I had a friend.
Like you could have a fine ass attractive male friend. Like just
there's no way I can have an attractive male friend.
I'm gonna fuck you if we get drunk together. It's gonna happen. And
no, seriously, because
you look good. I'm human.
And what's stopping us?
I'm trying to think if I've had
like
attractive
just when you look good.
I don't know if I've had attractive, like super attractive male friends. I don't think I've had that. Because I probably would start acting up. I probably would.
So you would only be able to be friends with somebody that's not attractive.
That you're not attracted.
That I'm not attracted to.
See, it's tricky. See how it's
probably.
There.
But the thing about it is, but the question is, can men and women be friends with?
You're right.
Well, but I'm answering for myself now. Just like Lou said, if he is attracted to me, it really can't work. Only because now that I know that you're attracted to me personally, I think it's gonna be hard because I'm gonna always know that you're attracted to me, and the jokes or the things that I used to say to you, I'm gonna be more cautious because I don't want you to take this like, okay, this is my sign for you to make your move or something.
Right.
So I just have to end it, and it's like, and I know I can't be. I don't know. It's just
zooming on that.
I just know it's not possible. It's not possible for me personally. And if I'm attracted to you, it's not possible.
Tricky there.
I really think that it is possible.
CJ was my friend.
Okay, but you had baby. Okay, but you had male friends previously.
And I dated all of them.
That's terrible. Not terrible. It's not terrible, but I really think that
not all of them. There's a few I didn't
have
either you dated them or they crossed the line. And
what's going on, K40? We talking about the same thing that we talked about last
time.
The president's in the building. Courtney for president, we're talking about exes and whatnot, and can men and women be friends platonically? And I know that you said yes last time. I need somebody on my team.
Ask her in. Try to put her in.
Let me see if she ready. Oh, she ain't in here. Ooh, no, that's questions.
Oh, she saw us say ask her in. She said,
and she ain't in there no more.
Wait, how do you do that?
Okay, so you go to, you see this double person?
Yeah.
You press that.
Oh, and you'll see everybody else in your
correct. Oh, there she go.
Hey,
let me see.
It's only yeah, because she needs some backup.
I need some backup, my girl. Hey,
yeah. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Just moving around.
I need help in here, girl.
Okay, with what?
They talking about men and women cannot be friends platonically.
I don't think so. I don't think so because I think nah. I don't think so. I think eventually someone is going to catch feelings. Like, oh, I like this about her. She's super cool. Or they're going to try to find a bitch that is like you.
Yeah, that's awkward.
It's awkward. It's awkward as fuck. Especially when feelings are caught and then they want to keep the friendship cool, but it's never going to be the same because feelings have been caught.
Get out of here, Courtney. I thought you was on my side. Thank you.
Well, I do. Only reason why I say that, that's my own personal opinion. Would I love to be friends with a nigga? Hell yeah. But Eventually, feelings are gonna get caught on either side. Either side.
No.
I believe.
I believe that.
No, that's not the truth. I think that at some point that people will think about it. I don't think that there's ever a male woman friendship. Okay, well, maybe. But then you both get over that. At some point, you might like him and he not with it, or he might like you and you not with it at that point. I feel like the paths don't ever cross to make it work. But
Right.
they are absolutely possible.
But I think once that you both come to that, you know how to say that moment.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
My situation.
I think so. It's sex. I mean, attractive. If someone's attractive, they're attractive, whether it's physical or the personality. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. But and then you also have that because Lap was saying, what if you think about it and then you don't want to ruin your friendship? So you're gonna put your friendship first, right? Sometimes a lot of the time that you put your
Maturely.
friendship on the side with your
Not
feelings.
everyone's always that mature.
What you say?
Not everybody is always that mature.
Yeah.
Not everybody, but it is possible.
It's
possible, but it's very rare.
I also think that it pours out of you still, even though you gonna fight it. It's not gonna. It's just gonna come out.
I think that you can get over it, honestly, if you want your friendship more. I'm an advocate for male and female friends.
I mean, it's great. It would be beautiful if we all could, but
right.
Not everybody, and I'm speaking of everyone under 30 because we're under 30. So that's why I'm just speaking of not everybody has reached that mental level where, okay, yeah, I know he's cool or I know she's cool, but I just don't think everyone's reached that maturity level yet.
You feel a connection. You about to jump because it might be it.
Because you could be like, this is the one. Like, this is my best friend.
Maybe if it comes to the point where I see everything about that, I love it, and then I'm jump. But at the same time, if I ever thought about it and I'm seeing things that makes it so much easier to move on. There, in a man that you just don't like.
Both of you never jump for your friend.
But can I say, with some male-female friendships, though, sometimes you talk to them about your relationships, right? So if we have this open line of communication and trust, we cool, I could talk to you about anything, you're not going to judge. Sometimes if you like me or if the other person likes that other person, they're going to try to do everything that other person is not doing. So that's why I don't believe, or I don't think it's always cool to talk to someone,
They got the answer key right there. Like, you giving them all the answers on how to be the best man for you.
Maybe y'all have been friends with a bunch of guys.
You have two.
I'm just saying, like, maybe y'all have been friends with a bunch of guys that you can see yourself with. I have friends with.
No,
I have friends.
I didn't. The person that I'm being, I did not ever see myself with that person ever.
How would you be attracted? Oh wait, you're attracted to every male guy. Yeah, it is all the way up.
Well, sometimes the personality. What if you guys just have a really great conversation and you can see past his looks now? Now, I don't have to be physically attracted to you, but I'm mentally attracted to you. I'm emotionally attracted to you or connected to you.
I think the emotional connection is super strong because you guys, found other things. You guys got to know each other.
That'll get me emotional over physical. That'll win.
I understand what you're saying. I'm not saying that whenever I've had a male friend that I have never thought about if it could work.
Yeah.
But when I have those situations, there is always something on the other side that I'm like, I could not deal with it.
Can I ask you what is one of them? One of the things
that stops me.
And it better be something real.
It is.
Coonery.
And all of my effing friends smoke. Like, just, I don't know that I have one friend period that doesn't smoke. And I don't think that I have one male friend that doesn't smoke.
Just you. Girl, you need to get high.
How about that? F2. there's a friend of mine who thinks he's always effing right.
That's okay.
That gets on my nerves. I could not be.
Do you
in a
know that your
relationship like that.
significant other is going to get on your nerves?
I know that, but it has to be something that I'm okay with. I'm not okay with every time we get into an argument, you're looking at me crazy because you think that I'm wrong. Right. Especially when it's not like I'm coming for you like you're wrong. I'm just saying I have a different opinion. So I know I promise you're wrong again.
Let me pause you right there. Let me pause you right there, though. I think maturity comes into play with that, though, because two people can have two different opinions. Okay, fine. But if you're not receptive to, okay, we have two different opinions. Oh, you think this way because such and such? You got to be open. You have to be receptive to all that. And I think with a lot of friendships, a lot of people aren't as open as they should be.
That's real. And that's what I'm saying. We can be friends. I can still be friends with you, even though you do that. That's cool. That's something I accept you. But I don't want to be your friend.
But I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
And I feel like we can help men in that area. In that area.
I do believe that, but at the same time, it's like for not attractive people and you have this relationship. Like, no, that's how we can be friends. That's the thing. That's how we can be friends.
So when you tell a guy that you know that likes you and he only wants to be friends, you think he's just going to be your friend after that?
Huh? Yeah, we're still cool. Where you at with your
mask? The line and it gets awkward.
I said, if you're friends with a guy, a male, the female is friends with a male, and the female tells the male, you know, you cool, I like being friends with you, and he still is, you know, making passes, making comments, doing his thing, then what do you do after that?
Now, we know that that's what it is, and I have made it abundantly clear that it would never be anything more. So we're still cool people. And he also has a lot of female friends, but I do know he has like female friends and male friends
gay, too. Then I could do it.
You could have a.
I feel like a gay best friend.
I feel like I think a woman. Then you're friends with a woman.
He's a man. He's a man.
Okay.
Don't do that. He
Okay.
Like that.
For me, personally.
Okay. I know he's not attractive. I wish I had a gay man friend.
Okay, so you would try to make a move on him and be like, I could probably turn you straight.
I think I would be if he was a good person, like it would be fine.
Is that confidence?
It would be easier for me.
For sure.
Is that confidence?
So I brought you in because you were on my side.
My bad.
But I do
I feel both sides. I feel both sides.
All right. You can still tune in and whatnot. If I need to get you back in here, then I'll get back in. But do what you got to do, girl.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Okay. All right. So that's that one. Who is this?
Who in there saying what?
Ain't nobody.
Who in there saying what?
She's begging.
Would you be okay with if your significant other had an opposite sex friend?
Wasn't that the same question?
Yeah. Kinda.
For one, would that mean could be friends?
Well, but I just bounce right off no because I think just go ahead and piggyback off of that. Nah,
Sure, this is still mine.
I mean, I guess it really depends. But am I going to always watch it extra close? Yes. Am I going to totally close that off? No, because at the same time, I'm not going to do that to him because I wouldn't want him to do that to me. Right. Especially depending on like what career we choose to take.
Right.
And me personally, it just depends. But am I going to watch it closely? Yes. Okay. I'm not going to totally say no. You can't have a woman friend. No, because if you told that to me, I would look at you
crazy.
So I'm gonna say, what was the question?
He said, "Can a man? Can
there
you
it is. Yeah, we could try it out. But when she crosses the line, it's done.
Mm-hmm. So I also think that has to do with your significant other. It's like how much respect you have for our relationship. If you
Right.
want to keep me, then you're going to make sure that
Because
relationship is
yeah.
what it's supposed to be.
Because it's all on you. Like the woman that you choose to befriend, she owes me no loyalty. So I can't expect her to do what she's supposed to do, or respect our relationship, because she really doesn't have to. She can really
Right.
do whatever she wants. I'm looking at you like we're
Right.
together, so I don't even have to have this conversation with her. Like, hey, this is my man. and
Right.
I know y'all. No, I only have to have that conversation with you
100.
one time and one time only, and then after that, it's like, okay, I trust you. I'm gonna give you all my trust at the beginning. Like I give anybody that I'm with, like I'm gonna give you that trust until you give me a reason not to. So that one female friend that I allow you to become friends with, and then you cross the line, if we make it past that, no.
Yeah.
From this point on, like
Right.
you can't have a female friend, but I'm not gonna close it off day one, because yeah, I wouldn't do to you what I wouldn't want done to me.
In real life. Lappy.
Ring said, hell.
Hell no.
I'm not.
Somebody left your comment. This is
I'm
so
not
interesting
sure
watching how
yet.
live works.
Okay.
Is that actually
It's trust.
regainable though? Oh, it's trust. Oh, Courtney, we coming back to that. I'm gonna let Lab answer, but I'm gonna come back to that. Oh, okay, my girlie.
I don't think it is. I think you get one try.
That's
That's why I said if we make it past.
I agree. So Lab said that.
No, I'm not mature enough for that.
Ooh.
How I look at it is, we have a situation or we have an issue. Who you gonna vent to? Who you gonna vent to her? And I don't trust her. Like, because I obviously found you a catch or attractive. Why is she not? You know, it's not like nothing is wrong with you.
Right.
Or anything like that. She just hasn't had her opportunity in my mind. Now, if y'all childhood friends, still, I don't trust it. Like,
Yeah.
that still goes hand in hand with, do I see myself having a friend of the opposite sex? And I said no, because, yeah, so you see him, he's vulnerable, he's upset, he's sad about us, something happened with us. And then you're there to comfort him. He make a pass, you accept.
Boom, there it is.
Y'all are thinking about the worst case scenario every time.
I was open to
You
it.
were. You're right.
I said until you give me reason to not trust,
Oh, yeah.
then nah, it's done.
Yeah.
But after that, it's
I
like,
can't see my comments.
Lab, you're thinking about the worst case scenario.
I got to. I have to.
Okay.
I know my partner not gonna want me to have no male friend.
so
I don't
do you
mess
think,
around.
have y'all talked about that?
Yeah, most definitely. I can't have male friends. I mean, I got male friends now, but I see it in his eyes.
Like it
I
bothers
see.
you, yeah?
I wouldn't say bother him, but I could see like he like, all right,
Okay.
don't play.
Let's make sure, right?
Yeah.
Like if
But
anything happen, you better tell me, or
Right.
if anything happen, you better nip it in the butt.
Then
See,
that's a
that's-
conversation, right? That's communication in the relationship, and you know that. So it's like that means that can be successful then.
I
because
do feel like that's
communicated.
also temptation too, because if I'm upset with him and this person is on my line or this person is here,
Yeah.
what could happen?
But, I mean,
But you know,
I mean, I'm
that
mature, I'm older
you
now.
know that you're not going to do
Something
anything, so
Right.
that's okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, what K40 in there talking about? What she say?
Male friends have to have boundaries. True.
Okay, and then she said something earlier. She was like, but can the trust ever be brought back?
for me,
Heck no.
I think that that's a freaking consensus.
Because-
I think that once the trust is broken,
it's done. You could try to force it, but like deep down in your heart, it's never gonna be the same. I'm always going to see that I can forgive you, but I'm never going to forget that moment that took place. So it's like, that's really not, I say I forgive you, but do I really? So it's really not fair to you, because I'm not giving you that full second chance, which is technically what you should do. When you say a second chance, you don't bring up the past. We don't dwell on that anymore. But we're human. Nobody can really do that, because me personally, I'm strong on loyalty. So you broke that. And it's like, you have shown me you cannot be loyal, so you don't deserve a second chance. But then I say if, because it's different if you're in a relationship, like if the love is different. I don't know. You know, it would just be it would have to be a moment where I'm in it to know exactly what I would do, but really strongly in my heart, I feel like I wouldn't be able to get past that.
At all.
No
That's
matter
a
how
fear.
much I
That's
love
a fear, low key, of mine for whatever reason. So I'm already playing defense on that. So you cross that, or you cross it. Now it's a reality of mine. And now I'm looking like, dang,
Yeah, because
I'm
what's
gonna
going to stop
torture
you
you
from
now.
doing
Like I'm never gonna let that go.
ever. You could say it, you could pretend, but
Yeah.
it's like I'm always going to look at you different. I'm always going to be looking at your phone now. It's just going to be a different energy. Like, I don't care what anybody says unless you truly, if you truly love somebody, it's never going to be this, oh God, I talk to people. If you truly love someone, girl, I'm drunk. He look like Barney James. What?
You're annoying.
I am super, okay, I forgot. Yeah.
And I think that you have one relationship, right? You have this relationship that you have gone through, you've done whatever you need to do to be in that relationship. The trust is broken and you keep on trying, that's a totally new relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
It's never ever going to be what it was.
Right.
I am always going to look at you like, you're never going to be able to do the things that you used to be able to do without me being on your back, breathing down your neck. Like, you'd be like, all right, I'm going out with the boys. You can go out the boys, but please believe when you come
It's
back,
not
like,
gonna be the
it's
same.
not, and you're
I'm
probably not
never
going to
gonna-
want to be with me. You're probably not going to want to be
Because you're
with
going to be miserable.
me.
And I'm never gonna put anything past you. Like if I hear something, I'm probably going
Right.
to go
I
with
can't take your side anymore because I know that
'Cause
you've
you've
done
done-
something
you've
in the
crossed me
past.
before, and it's
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, people change, people grow up, but I guess you gonna have to change and grow up with somebody else because in my heart you never gonna be the same.
That's it.
Yeah,
You're
that's
never.
right.
Our
You're
relationship
never.
is
I've
a
given
brand
you
new
all of
relationship.
me, so I really never understand people that cheat because, and if you cheat, I mean I don't want to offend you, but it's like when you commit to somebody, that is your whole heart. It is a commitment that we are both making. Like I'm literally, at least when I commit, like I'm giving you all of me. It's not I'm halfway in this. I'm all in. So if you're like, oh, I wasn't really sure at first, and then that's why I did that, I can't see past that. I can't forgive you for that because I'm an all-in type of person, and you made the decision to commit to me. Yeah. Commitment is powerful. And we don't need a ring just to be committed. The minute you say like we are together, we are one, that is just as powerful in my mind as marriage. Like a piece of paper shouldn't determine your loyalty to me. Like we are together. I don't care what title or what piece of paper, what court we go to. Like we are together when you make that commitment. It is all in, and you have shown me that you're not able to commit. You're not as loyal to me as I am to you.
Right.
How can anybody really move past that? I mean, actually there are some people that can. So kudos to you, and I think that takes a different type of heart, but it's not in mine. Like,
at all.
Because
I feel like when I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm taking it serious.
Yeah,
I'm
from jump.
100%.
You shouldn't wait for marriage. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. Like honestly, I'm looking at it low key in a sense as marriage. Like I'm trying to build with you. I'm trying to, do that. And so when you cross that line, it's like
that's why we chose each other.
Because to be completely honest with y'all, I think every guy had to deal with that with me. Like I always come into it like guarded because I feel like the world has kind of made it normal for men to cheat.
Yeah.
And oh my God, there it is. People always say, well, they're a man. That is such BS because at the end of the day, we are all human. Whether you're male or female, we are all human. Like we're held to a standard where we have to be loyal, and you can do the same thing. You got the same. Your heart bleeds just like mine. Yours beat just like mine. So if I'm capable, you are as well.
And that's how I feel because you act like it's not men out here that's not attractive that's walking past me or that's trying to shoot their shot or anything like that.
And I'm loyal
but I'm telling them no because I don't want to make you look like a fool. So why is it okay for you to make me look like a fool? So like I always kind of play defense in a sense, and it is hard. Some people don't last. Some people can't take that, and
because
I feel
they're not loyal.
Yeah, I think that's why I feel that feeling is because I kind of already see the trait in you, but I'm trying to give you a shot, and then it's like
it's just such an excuse for men to cheat, and people feed into that. What she said?
Because society has made some things okay. That ain't
exactly.
No.
And I think it's BS. Like oh, well, men can't do this or they're not capable of being one woman. That's bullshit. If I love you and I'm able to be with just you, why you can't give me that in return?
Exactly.
Men feed into that stereotype of like, I can't be with a woman. No, with one woman. Yes, you can. If I could just be with you and love you every day and look you in your face and be loyal to you and never stab you in the back or break your heart, you need to do that for me as well. I don't care if you are a man. I don't give a fuck if you was a dog. Like, an actual animal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we both have a heart. We both have feelings. Like, that is BS.
We got the same opportunities as y'all. Why are we passing
every
time?
Right.
Because, oh, men can't resist. That's BS. And the more you tell a man that, the more he's going to feed into that mentally. Like, oh, yeah, you're right. We can't be with one woman. Yes, you can.
Let me see what K40 you talk about. It's a good thing and a bad thing. I don't know if those are exes. Society has made some things okay on both ends. That's real. Want to know?
Like, we take away, like how we do, you know, how we do for our guys. We'll take care of them. We do a lot for them. We'll make excuses for them.
Yeah.
But it's like we do that in that sense too. And it's like, no.
Making excuses all the way through, yeah.
Why don't I deserve somebody that just wants me? Like, I just want you. What you think? Like, something don't cross my mind too.
Right.
It crosses my mind, but I'm just different. I just say no.
Right.
I don't want to risk it all for that. And you willing to take that risk and think I'm gonna just come back because I got auntie over here that's gonna be like, well, baby,
that's what men do.
That's what they do. They stupid.
Oh, it's a whole paragraph. What K40 say?
It says, but it's some young ladies out here that make it tougher because some women deal with making young men.
That's the one, and that's the problem.
Put up with it. Yeah, nah, I'm straight.
And that's why, as women, we really have to stop doing that because it's like we're only making it harder for each other. These men don't give a fuck. They're like, okay, if you don't deal with it, I'm gonna just go find the next woman that will. So I'm not gonna ever change. But like as women, we have to stop tolerating that. We have to stop feeding into that storyline. It's like no, like you are more worthy. I don't care if you was a hooker, stripper, prostitute. You changed your life, whatever you did, like. You are worthy of someone that truly loves you. I don't care what you did in life. I don't care who you are. Everybody deserves somebody that truly loves them.
Yep.
And if you keep tolerating a motherfucker that can't truly love you, then it's never gonna change.
Do you think that is that they don't love you that they're doing that?
No,
I feel like men use it as an excuse. I feel like men are mentally, not all men, but I'm saying like she said, like society puts this thought in their mind, right? So it's like, oh, I do love her, but I'm a man, so I can't be with one woman. It's like not possible.
Yeah.
Right? But at the end of the day, it really comes down to how much you love yourself.
Right.
Like if you're able to tolerate it, then that shows the lack of self-love you have for yourself. But I feel like a man probably really loves that woman, but he falls right into that, oh, but I'm a man, so that's why I do it.
Yeah.
If you keep hearing something over and over again, you're going to believe it.
Right.
You're going to believe that a man can't be with one woman because the world keeps saying a man can't be with one woman. So if I'm a man, I'm human, so I'm going to start to believe that.
Right.
Like,
so we got to change
not accepting some traits, things sometimes make it hard as well.
One more time?
Not accepting some traits, things sometimes make it hard as well. So not accepting some of the traits.
What you mean, K40? Talk to me. You don't have to expand on that one.
Like traits in a man, maybe?
Yeah, but
what makes it hard? Like
not accepting some traits like that. Are you saying like how your girlfriend might not accept traits in a man, so it makes them want to look for somebody who will accept traits? That's what I'm getting. But let me know what you mean. I think that it would definitely be tough for my guy to have a female friend, but at the same time, like Lou was saying, if he came at me and said, no, I gotta cut dude off, then I'd be like, you got me messed up. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's a rough one. Self-love is hard sometimes when you give the other person the benefit of the doubt. It is, but at the same time, I feel like you have to start putting yourself first at some point. Yeah. At some points, you are going to be like, okay, well, I am going to make exceptions for him because I do love dude and I want to, you know, see where this goes.
Yeah.
But at some point, you have to put yourself first.
Yeah.
But you guys said if he came to you guys and told you to cut your male friend off, y'all be like, you tripping?
Yeah.
It would personally make me feel some type of way because I'm just like, in my mind, it's like you're trying to control me. So that's why I wouldn't go in with that energy like, okay, no, you can't have this and that because, and I said it just depends on like, I don't know what he might do career-wise or whoever I choose to be with. So I don't want to just go in and be like, nah, you can't have no friends at all, period, because I wouldn't want somebody to say that to me. Now, if you make the decision on your own, like I would like to leave that open, like, okay, I would choose not to get closer with guys versus you telling me I can't. Like, no, you're not going to have male friends. Or me coming in and telling him, no, you're not. Like, it's just all about how you say things.
Exactly.
And I feel like when you leave it open and you give people that option, it kind of makes them like, you know what, babe, like, I really don't need female friends, you know? But when you come in telling somebody, it's like telling a kid, no, don't do that. It makes them want to kind of do it more because you're so like,
absolutely.
don't do it. And it's like, well, shit, why not? Now I'm about to go do it. I think, for me, mentally, that's how, in my mind, it's looking.
And
at
human nature does not like to be given ultimatums. We as humans don't like our options to be taken away from us. So if you tell me not to do something, I'm gonna be like, no.
I think I was more so thinking it differently. But yeah, if he come at me like kind of telling me what I need to do, no.
Right.
But if I see there is some fear.
Oh, I see.
Or there's something there.
Yeah. You're trying to respect him on a
most
part.
definitely, whether it's distancing myself or making sure he's there, you know, to show him this is what's happening. But I thought I was
committed too.
Yeah, because like this is like when I'm locked in with you, man, it's really me and you against the world. Yeah. Honestly, that's how I see it. Like, I want you to be happy and I will want you to do the same for me. So like, yeah, you can't come and be like,
oh dang, it ain't no toilet paper.
I got you though. What's the next question?
All right. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I love talking about this because we can go on and on and on. Okay, do you think that friends with benefits situations can be successful?
No, I've tried numerous times. It doesn't work. Feelings get involved. The minute you penetrate somebody, you do something sexual. Nope. I don't care what you say. You could try to act heartless. You could try to act like you ain't gonna catch no feelings, but you will when you go home late at night. Take that drop. Nah, you gonna catch something.
It's a fact.
You're human.
That's a fact.
That is a powerful connection when two people have sex, and I think
the
older you get, you start to realize
it's not though.
Like, because they have to tell themselves.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's just that. Like you thought it was. When you're younger, your younger mind is like, oh yeah, it's just this. But like, nah, man. Every time you catch feelings. For me, what you think?
The closest ever. We were so close.
You and your friend with benefit?
No, I ain't never had one because I know I can't do that.
I see.
Well, I guess talking is that friend. No, I never had where we sat down and said with friends where we're gonna have these. No,
I'm not built for it.
I'm for sure not
I
built
will honestly say that.
And every movie I seen about friends with benefits, they wasn't built for it.
They all fall in love.
It was always a love story.
Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis, beautiful. It always happens like that.
Exactly.
Well, in your mind, that's how you hope it would happen.
They were together.
It's like you guys had sex. Like, bro, once I see you naked, I can't unsee that.
Ever. We gonna be playing charades, and I'm gonna be looking at you like, dang.
That's probably my man. That's probably my man. Like, you know, for me, I'm not built for it.
Okay.
I've tried it. So
y'all built for friends with benefits being successful. Where y'all keep
G looking like she definitely built for it.
Oh, so you have one? 2, 3.
Gianna is built different, so I think I don't know.
No, but I don't be because both you. I knew you for a long time.
You have known me for a very long time.
We talk about a lot of stuff. So what
yes,
you mean? You really down with friends with benefits?
I'm trying to think in the past what we got.
I'm trying not to judge you.
What y'all talking about? We talking about friends with benefits. So it's the same. You was at the conversation last time. We're going over the same questions that we did on episode 2. This is Keita. We're talking about friends with benefits. Can friends with benefits be successful? And if so, what has to happen? I think they can work. Yes!
Keita, no! You are not ever gonna catch feelings.
Keita, why you think they could work?
They think that feelings will always be
I guess
involved
you
at
gotta
some
just
point.
make
You gotta
my
be
heart is
different.
Yeah,
You gotta be a
I'm
different
Kita,
person.
do you mind joining the chat?
Kita, are you looking okay? Can I video chat you? Kita, get into here. Let me know if you're looking okay, because they need to know. They're curious. I'm trying to think. I don't think that I haven't. I don't care.
I think we just emotional, I guess.
But friends with benefits. I'm trying to. I don't think that I've ever. I don't think that I've ever had a friend with benefits. I've definitely had one night stands. But I haven't had like a continuous thing where we just keep having.
Can I sidebar then? How was the one night stand?
There is one night stand that I think about quite often, and then there's one night stand that I forget about him all the effing time.
Because sometimes you drunk.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not saying like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing, but it's just like, for me, when I used to get drunk back in the day, it was different energy. Like, I could really just be like, all right, fuck it, we just having fun. But I woke up because the next day you like, yo, why did I do that? So it's still my feelings involved. Oh, what's the question?
So, all right, let's go back to the
Never mind.
I think they can work. I don't think feelings always have to be about, let me turn the light on. Okay, let me know you're ready.
All right, we're ready.
But how do you avoid that if you're having continuous sex with somebody? That is hard.
Oh wait, no, we gotta leave. Yeah.
All right, I'll get off.
Okay, Liz.
I know, boom.
Shit. God damn.
Right on.
Double tap that.
I already did.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
With the one night stand. Kita, what up, my girl?
Hey y'all.
Yeah, you gotta help me through this one, cause I don't. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think that feelings always have to be involved. Like, I was in a situation, we strictly knew what it was. It was sex, and that's what it was. It was sex, let me know when you're free. Cool.
I have a question then. Before y'all went into this friends with benefits situation, did you guys have a conversation? Did you say like, listen, if you catch feelings, let me know so that we can end this or continue. If you want to have sex, just let me know. Let me know what this is. Let's set boundaries and keep going.
Yes.
Okay, so a conversation had to be had.
Yeah.
That's good. I think that you're different. You're different.
I'm just
Yeah.
I just be wondering, like, how do you stop the emotions from getting involved? Like,
Did you feel like when you were in that situation, do you feel like there was a potential for emotion, like a potential for a relationship?
With one guy, yes. So, it started off like friends with benefits, and we had that conversation. That shit went out the window. Like, I'm like, let me know. And so, like, I tried to break it off so many times because I was catching feelings, and I'm like, this nigga ain't feeling me like I'm feeling him. Like, let me. And he just be pulling up, I'm outside your work. Come see me. And I'm just like, no, like, I broke up with you. We're not doing this. And so he was like, nah, it's good. Let's talk about it. We never talked about that shit. We just kept fucking. And then next thing I know, he over here, I love you. Wait, what? You what? Me too. Me too. And so it kind of evolved from there. Like, it ended up being like a 5-year relationship.
Damn. Oh, see. Okay.
But I had guys who were just strictly friends with benefits.
What about the one that you just kept it with a friends with benefits?
We still friends.
They still friends.
We just not fucking no more. We still friends. When we were doing it, I would go over there. He'll text me when he got off, or I text him when I got out of school. We kick it for the whole weekend, like Friday through Sunday. I go back to school. That was it. We lived in the same city, but that just wasn't for us. I told him I wasn't looking for anything serious. He said the same thing.
Ooh. Kita, girl, I love it. Yes, it is. So, sis locking them down. She said,
okay to have friends like that in a relationship.
Ooh.
No.
So you and your friend so you're in a relationship right now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Does your boyfriend know about your friend with benefits, that y'all are still cool?
No.
Right.
He said, okay. Some of them I cut off. Like, some of them, they're real disrespectful. Like, they just don't care if I have a boyfriend. But I have the ones that are really respectful. You know, they respect my relationship and all of that, and they won't intervene. However, because we haven't made the next step of, you know, you putting a ring on it, like, I'm not ready to just drop, you know, people that I consider real friends. Like,
Right.
yes, we had sex, but these are people that I get advice from. I can call and be like, yo, this what happened, you know. I'm not ready to give that up. But, you know, if he decides like, oh, you know, I want to get married to you, you know, let's get married, then I'm like, okay, I can't bring that outside energy into something that I'm trying to build.
Oh, that's dope.
Keita out here freaking.
She said,
Keita, I needed you earlier, girl.
What?
think that they are waiting in line?
Do you think that your friends with benefits are waiting in line?
No. They already know. Like, once I'm done, I'm done. You know, it's not me going back. You know, we stopped doing it for a reason.
You got one like that 5-year situation. That's just
See, the 5-year situation is something different, y'all. I done finally got closure after 10 years. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence with that one.
I needed you earlier, girl. They were saying that men and women could not be friends platonically. It was 1 against
What?
3.
Let me tell you, I got a best friend named Mike, y'all. He is my best friend. We've been friends for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
He's married. You know, I respect them. I respect their, you know, arrangement.
There's only a couple more questions.
That's okay.
Ooh, this is a good one too. This one's the deepest one to me.
Just go. I'm ready for that one.
Okay, all right. Has any of your exes made you change your outlook on love?
Okay, let's go to this one. Dang, the exes. Hold on. Wait, we getting the questions right.
Okay, so listen. What is your favorite thing about your favorite ex, and what is the worst thing about your worst ex? Go ahead and get into them comments. We're about to talk about it right now.
I don't have a lot of ex-boyfriends.
That I only have 2 too.
But even if you don't have a lot, you don't have not a favorite or
I
a
do.
listen?
I definitely do.
Then
Okay,
you gotta
talk
give
about
it to us.
So
Bro,
my
laughing.
favorite thing about one was he was a little crazy.
Ooh,
I
feel
he
it.
was very protective and
That's
like,
beautiful.
but my least favorite thing was the other one was like leaky, act like a woman, and he stole from me. He stole my phone.
What?
Oh yeah, I remember
That
that.
nigga stole my I had a white Dwayne Wade sidekick. That nigga robbed me. Like, nigga, we are not together. The fuck? That's the worst thing. Fuck that nigga. So yeah,
That's effing wild.
Bro, I don't like that question. I'm not giving you a best or a worst.
Yeah, because that could be disrespectful to her current relationships. I can see that. Like, oh, so that's the best thing you like about that nigga?
It's not even that. I forgot about him. I don't know what I liked about you.
Okay, well, what's the best thing about your current relationship?
We'll say the worst thing.
Okay, I can do that.
Say the best thing about your current relationship, and then the worst thing about your worst.
Oh.
You go, Boski.
All right, but I also answered this.
Let's put your business up in here, bro. Stop playing.
I also had went freak.
Mish. She said, "What's your favorite thing about your ex?"
Your favorite ex. Your favorite thing about your favorite ex, and the worst thing about your worst ex.
Say
That's
nothing.
Kanisha?
Yep.
Hey, girl!
Tell her nothing.
In real life. Okay,
She
so
listening. She said the ear.
my favorite, and I also did this on the second episode. My favorite thing about my favorite ex is that we were freaking compatible. I think that we were able to talk about anything. We were able to like just be friends at the base of everything. Yeah, we had sex, sure, but we were freaking friends first. And I think that that's what I would have to have in a long-term relationship. The worst thing about my worst ex is that he was so negative. So freaking negative. And I am
Hated it.
I'm just too much of a high vibrating person to have to deal with your woe is me every effing day. Always thinking about the worst thing that could ever be the outcome of anything.
Right.
And you should know who I'm talking about.
I thought
you knew, like, you know. Just having to deal with that is, it just brings you down too in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like,
totally.
That's terrible. And so that was worst thing. And I was saying on the last time that we had recorded, like, I know that he talked to other women while we were together, but I feel like I could get over that way quicker than you being negative and bringing me down.
Scam. I told you, there's a bunch of scammers.
Okay, what you got?
I don't have any exes.
Y'all have
What's the best thing about your best relationship?
Thank you. I just don't want to answer this question for
I
whatever
say it's
reason.
3. I'm gonna answer it for you. 3 is the best thing.
Thank you.
I love that little baby. What's the worst thing about your worst sex? You don't want to answer.
I don't know. It's just not a question. What's the worst thing about my worst ex? Okay, I got him already. So I have the person. The worst thing. The person in general. That was the worst thing.
You just all around the fuck up.
That's deep. But if that's what it is, then that's what it is.
Yeah,
like,
that person was terrible. That was the worst 3 months of my life.
Dang.
It was only 3 months and life flipped over.
Yeah, he was terrible. Fuck that. You thought I was about to say his name.
I did. I was like,
I ain't got
for
you.
my business.
I met dude, right? I'm pretty sure I know. Who
Yeah,
that
you
is.
know,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. Okay.
You
Misha,
know.
if Misha in here, she know too.
You know.
Okay, let me see what they talking about up in here. What they say, lap.
She said, "Damn."
Okay, she said, hey,
Everything.
you can't bet that. Say it louder. Damn. Okay, that's real. All right, and then the last question was, has any of your exes made you change your outlook on love?
For a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I was bitter
In what
for
way?
a little bit.
Oh, you were bitter. You became a bitter woman.
Yeah, but then, I found myself again, and I was like, fuck that, they lost, and I don't deserve to miss out on love just because they
Oh,
was
Misha
shit.
answered.
What she said?
The thing about my favorite ex is he's still himself to this day.
Ooh. That's
Very
deep.
loving and very supportive. One of my best friends, honestly.
Ooh.
Now, my worst ex is just the B word.
See, I ain't cuss me, so you ain't got
100. That's a
Dang.
terrible thing. What they say.
Don't respond. Yeah, I'm on the phone.
her phone
Dog.
was delayed, so it's like throwing me off.
Oh,
Yeah.
she said don't respond yet. Her phone, she can't hear it.
Okay.
Probably because you got
yeah.
your mic turned up. Turn your phone
Well, she
off.
said don't respond yet. I'm on the phone, so I can't hear y'all.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Oh, Ashley in here. If she's still in here, hi Ash. My coworker. Well, I'm not making it no more. Y'all know. Yeah, that changed my outlook on love.
Yeah.
When she said, you didn't say bitter. You said bitter.
Is she happy? Come on for a minute.
Because I know that's not, but that's one thing I've been happy about is that none of those people I had anything with changed my look on love.
No,
I think love
yeah.
is just beautiful, and I know that I always compared it to a love story that I seen like on a movie. I knew that was like possible, and I think that since I thought that way and I felt that way, I think I kind of found my love story.
Ooh.
Because I didn't give up on it. But what they did teach me, I think, is learning more to be like myself, because I think a lot of the other relationships didn't work because I wasn't myself. Like I wasn't comfortable enough to be myself. I was trying to be what I thought they wanted,
Right.
or what I thought would last with them.
That's real, and that's deep. I think that when you are trying to be, when you're putting up a charade, or when you're trying to be someone that you're not, that you really aren't, that's, excuse me, it's going to come to the light at the end of the day. You can't always keep up this facade. You can't act every second of every day of your life. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's going to be like at some point, the real is going to come to the light, and so it's either they either like the real, and you continue to be that and continue on with that conversation, you know, with that relationship, with you being your real self, or they're not going to like the real person that you are.
I think it's kind of hard though because of social media, because people are so vocal on there on what they think they need or what they think they want. So when you see that and it's a person that you want, you low-key try to become that. Yeah. I think that's what my biggest downfall was before. And then before I got into this relationship, I just totally let go, and I just was my complete self, and I feel like I had more of the power because I was my complete self.
Yeah.
And then
Like, are y'all both on live?
Yeah, I'm confused. How are you on mine?
no, I'm just on it.
Oh, I see.
I just turned my volume down.
I see. Okay.
Under her account?
No, on my phone. I just
You know how if I go live, you can look and see that I'm going live. You can be in my video. That's real. What she said?
Yeah, that's dope. Learn yourself, honey.
Hey, 100. All right. Have any of my exes made me change my outlook on love? I'm laughing because they both really feel like one of my exes made me change my outlook on love.
He did. For sure. Definitely.
But not really though.
Kind of. Halfway, 90%. That's actually more than halfway,
but not really though.
I knew Boski since 8th grade. That's middle school. And we used to have a lot of things in common in the love type area. Now, Boski lit, and I'm different. She's big turn.
Okay, but wait. What do y'all think that my outlook on love is?
Is that naughty or naughty sister? I know that's you, hey girl.
What do y'all think that my outlook on love is?
I think you probably a swinger. And you wasn't that way before.
You were not that way. I think you.
Nothing wrong with being a swinger, but I just legit. I remember you were a you wasn't.
Meet you back on.
That's what I think.
And what do you think my outlook on love is?
Let me think about all the things you said to me. I kind of see yourself. I kind of see you open to things you once was not, but it was more things you took as disrespect, in a sense, in a relationship, and now those things are acceptable.
Oh,
that's the truth, huh?
I think that is the truth, but I don't think it was because of that relationship. I think it was just because I had grown older and seen the world for what it was as opposed to that relationship. So, let's come back. And I think that I'm not gonna say all of them because I be forgetting about some dudes that I dealt with, honestly.
Girl. Free.
Like, I be going through it, I be like, I know I'm missing somebody. But I think that my exes have absolutely changed my outlook on love. One, because when I was younger, I used to read like fan fiction and shit. So that made me get like this outlook, like there's one person out there for me. When it comes to soulmates, I believe that we have soulmates, plural, on this earth. I don't think that out of 7.4 billion people in the world that we only have one person out there for us. I think that there are there has to be at least 1,000 people out there that we're extremely compatible with, that we could make a living with and live the rest of our lives with on this earth. I think that that's one thing.
and that's to say that I think that one of my exes, we were extremely compatible and we could have been together for forever. You know what I mean? No.
I was gonna say, because that's a hell.
That's
Absolutely. No, I was not able to
dog.
do it.
If you're watching this, you're a dog. You're a dog, puppy. You're a dog. You're a dog.
I feel like I have met at least one of my soulmates in the world, and I think that my sister is another one of my soulmates.
You know what?
You know what I
I
mean?
agree, because I feel like I have a lot of soulmates.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I
there
could
is no
have
way.
a couple.
I think that you have a good amount. You thinking 3 specifically? What?
Because it's like hard to, because it's like, yeah, I agree with that. That's what I'm gonna just say that.
And that's why I walk around with my head down, because I don't want to see
Keep
it back so lazy. I have one, and I want to keep it like that. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think that I have met one of my soulmates that I could have been.
one? Like,
Now you see why I think the
I
way
found
I
one
think.
for
How do
sure.
you just
Hey.
But hold on. That's that. And then for one of my other exes, it just also shows me that monogamy is not that's not how we were built as humans. Like humans,
yeah.
excuse me, from the beginning of time, it wasn't like we were all born and it was supposed to be 1-to-1. I mean, Adam and Eve, that all they had was each other. You know, if you're looking at it like that, all they had was each other. If there were more people in the planet, I'm pretty sure Eve would have been attracted to somebody else. Shit. I mean, it had, like, you know.
So you don't think? Wait, say it again.
Monogamy is not human nature.
It's what we were taught.
Correct. So
Okay, I was
from
taught that.
when it was hunter gatherers, it was a community thing, and all of the children were everybody's child. It wasn't like, oh, we're married, that's my husband, we're gonna have children, and this is our home. It takes a village. So monogamy is taught to us. I don't think that it's human nature. So I am more understanding of
Men that can't be with one woman.
women as well.
Oh, okay.
Like people wanting other people, I understand it. There are freaking beautiful people on this planet.
You're right.
There are different personalities that I am attracted to, and maybe one dude hits it like this and another dude hits it like that, and I like it both. Not to say that that's what I'm doing right now. I haven't had sex in a long time, but it's not like. So you are into open relationships? Absolutely. I really wish that my next relationship would be an open relationship, but I don't think that.
You didn't miss too much, Mish.
Why do you?
I can't do you can do an open
I
relationship.
absolutely think that I would be able
Both
to.
ways.
Both ways, correct. But the only thing about that is that with open relationships, men are more prone to having more sexual partners, and women are more prone to having relationship emotional attachments. I would not be okay if another dude had an emotional attachment to another girl. That would be a problem. You like who? Wait. What do you like about her? And then he breaks down what he likes about her?
I've tried that.
I would punch the shit
Somebody
out of
tried an
him.
open relationship? Who?
Keita?
Yeah, I can't
I
either.
think
I'm
we
too
talked
crazy
about-
too,
wait.
Mish.
I've tried. I can't. I'm too crazy.
I feel you.
I've tried that.
Mish.
It was cool, but I needed more at the end. That's the thing. Like, honestly, with an open relationship, if he, because I understand
Because it get
that
too
man-
open on one end.
Yo,
Stupid.
I'm just like, nigga, your side real open. All I'm saying is, we came in with an agreement, but your side, like,
but there
spread
has
wide.
to be communication too. Like, I was listening to this podcast where they had an open marriage. Marriage is a different thing. I'm not gonna lie. A relationship is different. If I was married to dude, I think that marriage has to have more merit. It has to hold more value than just being together.
Why are relationships so downplayed?
It's like this. It should be held at the same. I feel like it should be held at the same level.
Yeah.
The minute we become one, you need to still act like you married. You gonna wait for marriage to like be fully loyal to me? That's how I think when people say it like that, and I think that's just not okay.
And let me explain.
Okay.
So I think
Because that's
that
also what we were taught. that you can't be all the way in until you guys are married, and that don't make sense.
When you're in a relationship, you still put single on your W-4 or whatever. But this is what I think. I think that marriage has always had this idea, it's more of a solidify. And I get what you're saying, that once we're in a relationship, we damn near married. If I thought that way, I get it. Mm-hmm. But I also think that an open relationship, like I feel like I could have an open relationship, but I couldn't have an open marriage. I just hold marriage as being something so sacred and something so important that I don't even, it's just so sacred to me. Like, I feel like marriage is such an important thing between two people, and I feel like people have started to downplay that. Divorces are too easy to come by, but I don't know, it just holds way more importance to me. Like, I feel like if before we get married, we still have time to figure out what we want. But I do love you. I still want to be with you.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And I want to know you and grow with you. But I do understand that there are other people out there that could be compatible with you, and you might want to fuck them. Like, they're beautiful. There are beautiful fucking people in this world.
Yeah.
But once we marry, this is a sacred joint. This is a sacred commitment. And it's me and you. And if you don't want that, let's continue on. Wait until you're ready to have that.
Have you always felt this way? Or
No. This is me growing up as a person.
Comments coming in hot.
Misha said
because I'm on the first 48.
but Ashley had, she said too loose, talking about that side is too loose.
Oh yeah.
But Ashley said me too, if we together, you're just with me, period. Facts. You gotta be with me. Marriage life is amazing.
We're gonna have a marriage conversation.
I just feel like
relationship.
I hold my relationship, it has the same weight as my marriage. The reason why is because I don't want to get married to you and I feel a crazy different transition. I want the transition to be smooth.
Okay.
We already have the understanding.
So what
we build.
Why do it? I don't understand.
Why you married?
Yeah.
Well, because it's like that next step of life. I guess it's just
that's not enough for me.
Why I get that, but still, like, it's the next step to me. It's like it's kind of bringing. Okay, let's say you know how it's phases of stuff. So we're fighting and we're making it through each phase. I feel like marriage is just another phase, and we still going through this battle, but we're just staying connected, and this is just the next thing.
I can understand that. I understand that. It's just not enough for me.
Yeah, I guess.
It's no point to be in a relationship if I'm kind of giving you the okay. If you find somebody better, or if you find somebody you want to, go ahead. No, like, be single. Do the friends with benefits thing you was talking about earlier.
No,
sure.
You can't be single because I want you. Like, we're still in this together.
Somebody can get both.
That both make sense. It's just, yeah.
I still want you, and I know that me and you were compatible sexually, personality wise. We're still compatible, and I still want you to be together. I just also understand that there are 7.4 billion people in the world.
All right, so go.
What we got? I'm back and forth. I can't have an open marriage. Exactly, it holds more value. 100. Marriage life is amazing. I don't care. IDK. Relationship we have room to grow and explore together. You right, Scrap. I feel like open relationship works for people whose goal isn't to be married. It really is just seeing what you like until you find what you actually feel whole with one person. But at the same time, Dicey Moon?
That's it. That's CJ's sister.
Oh, Sid. At the same time, I feel like if you have an open relationship and you were saying whose goal isn't to be married, I feel like at the end of the day, maybe that is the goal. Because you're like, okay, let's have this open relationship. Let's see what else is out there, but still come back to each other at the home. Like, I know I'm for you. And then once we figure out...
I'm sorry.
One sec. Once we figure out that it is me for you, then let's get married and
that is it. Like, I don't want to hear shit about divorce.
You better not
at
say
all.
it.
I don't want to hear nothing. You've done what you had to do to go see what else is out there. Once we get married, it is me and you. That is it. And I hold that to such a high standard.
She also said, yeah, relationships is like marriage. I'm not wasting time. I'm not calling you BF if I can't see myself being with you for life.
Because you could do that single. You can experiment and see what's out there as a single person. Like, you don't have to commit to somebody.
I want you.
But I get
Because
that.
you're being selfish.
Yeah.
We've already
Just how
established that I'm
about-
selfish. We've already
How about
established
you
that.
just stay single until you figure out what it is that you
She
are
said
looking
it.
for?
Oh, my bad.
And then when you think it's me or whatever, then we could commit to each other. But like, I don't know. I guess
Okay,
it's-
but
it's
then
for
you
everybody.
commit to each other, but isn't that the same thing as marriage? Like,
Okay, well, she said absolutely.
In my
LOL,
mind.
you're experimenting 100%.
While you're in a relationship when you could just be single. You just want somebody to just come home with. Like,
You
with-
talking about I want you. Yeah, go have them and come back home. Y'all not together. Like, why would you put somebody through that? A relationship
it's
is
an agreement.
that.
And an
Oh,
open
on both
relationship, an
ends.
open
You're right,
relationship
you're
is an
right,
agreement.
Oh,
you're right,
okay.
you're right.
Yeah,
I keep
okay,
forgetting
you
that.
are
I'm not saying
doing
I'm
that.
cheating. Not to say
No,
that
no,
I
you're
wouldn't,
right, you're
but
right,
I'm
'cause
saying
it's open, you're right, you're right.
An open relationship is an agreement.
But we last time we talked, you ain't say you was in an open relationship.
You said you was
talking
gonna
about what
sneak
if I
and
go
not tell
sneak
me.
and go do that
Okay,
thing and then
but
come
we're
back.
And he's never
Wait.
gonna find out.
That's what we still got in our head.
Okay, I see that. That's what y'all
So
still
when
got
you
in
say
your head,
open, I only
but we
see-
talking about open relationships right now. I'm not
Like,
talking about
we hot over here like no. Like,
I see your open. I see what you said was open.
Look,
she said on your side.
I don't know. I saw mine for life, and then
yeah, someone for life.
he said, "You right, Lou."
with the goal of being
Right.
married, especially when you're older.
Yeah, and we older.
It's just listen. Well, here's the thing. I'm just not heart ain't built for it to be open. I guess like we can
I
experiment
can't
things,
see it.
but it's just like if I guess I just love different. Like I feel like the minute I commit to you, I know you for me.
But
Well,
I
in
know,
my mind,
I know
I'm
we
thinking
changed
that.
both because we was there. You was with the books, I was with the movies, and we was connected. And then
Because
You left.
his end was open and y'all didn't
I
discuss it. So you was
grew
like,
up.
shit, let me fuck around.
was it that you grew up or you thought this was
Well, no,
just
that's
life?
fair.
Wait, say that one more time.
Did you grow up?
No, you didn't, because I know.
No, you didn't.
I
You
know.
didn't.
No, the thing about it is that I have lived in different places. I've been I've experienced different
Yeah.
things. Like I have different mindsets, and all I do is
You
like to
changed
talk
mentally.
about relationships and like I've talked about people who have open relationships. I listen
Yeah.
to relationship shit. I listen to sex stuff and I listen to love stuff
Yeah.
all the time. That's
Yeah.
what I love to do. So I just hear different perspectives
Okay.
all
Right.
the time.
That makes
And so it's not
We're not
necessarily
being
just
accepting
him.
of you, huh? We giving you different energy.
But it's fine though, because y'all live like that's what y'all love. That's how you love. And I
Right.
can't say anything about how you love.
You right. So
know what
we
I
shouldn't
mean?
say how you love. You right.
It is, but I don't know. I get it. I get it.
I just
Misha
love.
said, I ain't got time to wait, so we get married or not.
Come on. What you want to do? What you want to do? What we know?
Mish, let me ask you this. What is the difference between being in a relationship and being married? Like they were saying that that's the next. They were saying that that's like
No,
the
I don't
next
feel like
step.
there's a difference.
It's
Then what's the use of getting
No,
married?
I don't seek marriage.
I
Like
see.
I'm okay if that's me. I like.
I feel like
she's going with the same-
You
it's
feel like you can be in a relationship for the rest of your life, like just be in a relationship, no marriage.
Yeah, I feel like you need to just act like you married from day one.
but the way that everything is kind
But
of
life
set up.
makes you kind of So then
Yeah.
it comes in a position where certain things, like if we want to get businesses together, okay, I have to be your wife.
I
So
see.
then that would be the only reason why I would seek marriage.
is not
But
right.
as far as my love,
I think
Yeah.
it's
I'm-
not just that. It's a lot more. It's a lot more to it. It's not just that.
Talk to me. Put it into
I
words.
can't on
Hold
the
on, let me see
spot
what me
'cause I
said.
feel
Hold on, get into
different.
there.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
let
feel
me
like
see.
life makes you feel.
Think
like
about it. Think
it's
about it.
not.
That's my
It's not.
thing.
It's not that.
never-
It's just like we've been in relationships all our lives.
Mhm.
Okay.
I have
Mish
Yeah,
said.
I mean-
Mish said. Honestly, I don't feel like it's a different. There's a difference. It's just another step.
But that step, it's like Okay, let me think what I'm trying to say, because I know marriage is different, because it would be easier to just get married for people, and it's not, because
I think it's more. It took me a month to find my wife. Was for me, and I've been waiting from being single for 6 years. My thing about it is like, okay, say that I was in this later, what up, girl? Honestly, I don't feel like it's a different job, and I know what I want and don't want. I know that I'm in love with my man, and he's who I want to be with till the end. So why not be in a relationship for the rest of your life? What is marriage to you? That's my thing is if you treat being in a relationship as a marriage, what is the sense in getting married?
When you're in a relationship, are you really considered one?
It's what you consider.
No, I'm saying, like, okay, to the world
in
or
society.
Are you considered one?
If you're not married, no.
I don't give a fuck about what society.
I understand. I get that, but you live in it and you have to kind of move by it.
Okay, so to answer your question, when you do that W-4 and you're not married, you do check off the single box. That's it, point blank in the period. When you're doing your taxes, you check off the single box.
When you're at the hospital,
he can't come and see you if you're sick unless he's your husband.
Exactly, and that's society making it like you have to be married. So like for me personally, that would be why I would get married. Like, okay, you kind of have to. We're taught like you have to, like, this is a relationship and it's not as serious because y'all just in a relationship. But then when you get married, then now you got to be all in. Now you got to be loyal. You should do that from jump.
Right.
The only difference is, like, in order for us to do legal things and sign certain documents and all that stuff, we have to be married. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
And it's also what your beliefs is or what your dreams are. If that was a dream of yours,
because
some people things like that, then we're gonna make that, because we're already moving that way. So that's not gonna scare me or stop me. Like if that's something.
Okay, so I can agree and I understand. To me, that is what society has placed on marriage. I can agree to that. I'm just not letting anybody make that decision for me.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But what's stopping you from marriage?
Because if
she want to experiment.
No, that's not
it. What's stopping you? Since it's nothing and it's the same as what's stopping you?
What's stopping me from getting married is because there's too much that you have to go through. Like, I'm not saying that I would never get married. I'm saying that I would get married at like 40 or 50 years old. It would take a very long time for me to get married. So you want us to be bridesmaids and stuff at 40 and 50?
You want people to stand in their baby ass heels, fucking knees buckling.
I'm gonna have
y'all done. No,
because I just have to be sure is all. I have to be sure.
Hey, nice.
It's too much. It's just too much.
It is a big commitment, I will say. Yeah, and it makes it harder for me. It's harder to walk away. And it's you can't just be like, I'm done and I'm gonna walk away. For me, you gotta. Damn, I gotta go through steps and it's expensive, and I can't just give up on you. It kind of forces you to fight for it.
Yes.
So I get it, but even though, like, whatever my belief is on marriage, I would never take that from somebody that had dreams of being married. Because some people, like she said, they grow up and they're planning their weddings. I've never, like, envisioned that. Like, I've never, the thought of planning a wedding does not light me up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but if that does for somebody else, I would never take my view and just try to, like, shame that, you know, because it means something to you. Everything means something different to everybody else. So what it means to you, I would never take that from you. And that's beautiful how you see marriage, and you should do it if that's what makes you happy at the end of the day. But for me,
and I don't want to take that from anybody. I just also want to understand. I want to understand why you would want to take that step at the same time. And I think that people would look at you as well as me and say you have commitment issues. And I don't want that thing. Like, I don't have commitment. I got commitment issues. Let me read. All right, let's get into the comments.
So, Sid said, the step for the man is saying to the woman, you're mine and nobody else's, and I'm yours. Relationships are just saying, I like you. I want to see where this goes. You can't get jumped out of a marriage.
Okay.
That's very good said, and I'm really listening to understand and not just to reply. So that's really good.
All right, the next one, I feel like relationships are a way to learn everyone. I'm in a relationship, won't lead to marriage, but more so for the lesson you learn along the way. No, you can't. I don't know why I'm breaking up like this. Let me start over. All right, I feel like relationships are a way to learn everyone. I'm in a relationship, won't lead to marriage, but more so for the lesson you learn along the way. You can know what qualities you need.
So it's a learning experience.
Oh, I like.
Somebody said it's a formality.
They're using me to learn, but they weren't.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I saw.
So relationships are a formality?
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah.
No, but I want to talk.
I get it. And then it says bring to the table and what you want on the other end. So why not explore the open relationship? It's about exploring other options to get where you want to the
but
end.
I still love you, man.
Hold on, we're gonna keep this going.
Okay.
And then Misha, relationships you can walk away from. Marriage you cannot.
Right.
In real life.
It's hella legal stuff. Like Lou said, it's certain things that you have to be married. For example, business accounts, etc. Not saying that's my only reason though. And then that should be a movie. Middle-aged first marriage.
Was that Derek? No. Middle-aged.
It's gonna be out there
See,
wrinkled.
that's Sierra. Sierra, get in there and tell me why you said it's a formality. I think I understand what you mean, but what do you mean by it's a formality? Like relationships are a formality and marriage is, I guess, the next step from that.
I agree with Sid though. A relationship is I like you.
Yeah.
A marriage, you're mine.
That's it.
I'm yours. Like
We locked in. So I would get married, so it's harder for you to leave me.
Oh
like
my-
that's if somebody proposed, I'd be like, I'm gonna say yeah, so it's harder for us to leave each other. That's how I'm thinking.
I'm
no.
not thinking like that.
She does not
I
mean that.
know,
We had a
for
mixed
real.
drink before the live.
Most of the time, it's I'm locking you in. Me.
Stop thinking
I'm not.
She always spit her drinks out when she laughs. God, stop! Don't make her laugh.
I was being serious. It's gonna be harder for you to leave me, and I like the sound of that.
I'm gonna talk to her after this.
Like if somebody's like, if he was like, I'm gonna propose to you because it's gonna be hard as fuck for you to leave me. I'm like, nigga, you love me. I do.
Oh my God. Almost died just now. You don't even know.
Look, they laughing at you, Luke, because you annoying.
I'm
She doesn't listen.
serious.
Oh my
That
God.
formality gonna be harder for you.
Look who came to the live.
Who's that?
Nana.
What's up, Ariana girl? Steve.
Yo,
Look, Misha gonna say I feel you.
Come on, nigga. See, we here. Like,
Oh
Boy,
my
I would
y'all.
not be offended if he
Look,
was
you
like,
don't know. I literally almost died just now because of you.
I'm sorry. I'm
I
glad you're
almost
okay.
lost my life.
I'm glad you're okay, but
We love you too, Nana. Lou up in here acting crazy.
I'm not acting
Oh,
crazy.
that
That's
do say it,
real.
Well,
Okay.
Coca-Cola. It do.
Right, so
wait.
finish it all, because you know our track record. I'm just playing. We never did coke. 10 times, probably.
Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't do both
Okay,
the
wait.
I was playing.
You on that blood TV right now? You about to get
I know. So, when you talk to your probation officer, that's a good job.
I'm fucking dead.
Oh
bro.
my goodness.
But wait, can I please address Lou one time?
Go.
This mofo said it's gonna be harder for you to leave me.
But one of y'all said it first, and I agree.
I definitely did not say it.
Somebody
I think
You
that's
know
somebody
for
in the comments.
sure I didn't.
Somebody in the,
I
find
think
the
somebody in the
comment.
Let me go
said
see
it.
if I can read somebody said that and make. Nobody said that. You said that.
No,
I think somebody
said
did say it in
that.
the comments. Somebody said it in the comments.
Who said it?
It's harder to get out legal shit. Makes
Me
it
too,
Oh,
but
Misha
that's all.
said it.
She just said legal stuff.
I took it and ran with it. Right, there it is.
fucking dead. One, let me address what the F she said. She said it's gonna be harder for you to leave me. If you do not want to be with me,
Leave me. Okay.
Bye.
I get where you're going.
I saw that thing coming up.
good, cool. Like I would never ever want to get married for the sake of you not being able to leave me. If you want to go, please go. And that also wait. Let me get this one thing out. That's also a thing about not getting married though, because if I want to go, I want to be able to go.
So that's why you don't want to get married.
That's why we were saying early, like commitment issues. I don't have commitment issues.
Yes, you do.
I don't have.
It's okay.
Because I'm okay. I'm okay with being in a relationship for the rest of my life. I don't have a problem with that. But should it come to a point where you have done something fucked up and I don't want to be with you anymore, I want to be able to take my shit and go.
I feel that, but I feel like when you're coming into the relationship like that, I feel like you have some kind of something going on because you want to be able to dip. Like it's something you're trying to set your escape plan, and that shouldn't be it when you're setting to marry someone.
I get that, but that's not the way that I'm going into it. That's not the way that I'm
escape
going
if you
into
want to. Boy, we married. Where you going? Go to bed. Come on.
See, they trying to sleep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't give me Douce. I'm gonna get some more water.
I'm not going into the relationship thinking I really would love for me to be in a relationship and for it to work. I really would. I'm just saying that I don't ever want to have. I don't want to go in and be stuck, because also in some divorces, and you have to fight it out longer if your man doesn't, like, if he doesn't want you to divorce him. You have to fight it out longer. There's so much more that you have to go through if he wants y'all to be together. I would never ever want to have that be an option. I just want to have my options is all. I'm not going into it thinking that we're going to get divorced because I would never. That's why I'm ready
you are though, because you have such strong feelings on marriage, and that's one of your feelings is I want to be able to dip when I want to dip.
But I'm going to
because I'm not gonna. I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
I do feel what you're saying.
Yeah. Let that woman wait until she's 50 or 60. You feel me? If we gotta do it at 80 years old, it is what it is.
No, I do not want to be up there at 60 years old. I don't want that. But no, like, I feel you though. If you want to leave, you want to leave. But that's not how it's supposed to be. I think that just shows you that's not the marriage. That's not going to be the person you're supposed to marry if that's what you feel.
Okay, and I'm gonna read this comment real quick, but I also have always been in this mindset about marriage. Excuse me. People change, and that's point blank period. The person that I marry might not be the person at 50 years old. They're not. You know what? I don't want to even say might not. They're not going to be the same person at 50. And my sister told me, she was like, but you guys have to grow together.
Yeah.
And I do believe that. Yep. I'm just saying that experiences, no one knows what's going to happen in life. Right. And that might change the person that I have married.
Okay. All right. I like that.
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
I'm right in the kitchen.
Okay. This is Sierra. She was talking about how, what did she say? That marriage is formality. Marriage is just making it official. You document it, but the love doesn't change.
Ooh,
some states after 10 years, you officially consider married. Doesn't make that less official than the documented.
Oh, that is a thing though. That is true.
Yeah, common law marriage for sure. My ass going home today and asking him, so what's up? What we doing?
So I've been thinking.
So I had this conversation today and it got it going. Let that woman wait until she's 50 to 60. Amen. Like that's another thing. That's why I also say, let that woman wait until she's 50 to 60.
No, we not saying she can't. I just asked she gonna have us up there when we 50.
Oh, my boyfriend gonna be 21. Like, baby, that's what I'm saying.
But that's why I always.
That's freaking T. He is annoying.
That's why I also wait. That's why I also say wait.
Oh, T, up in here. Take my stuff. I'm just. I am so lit. I'm gonna get water.
But that's why I also say wait until you're 50 to 60, because by that time, if y'all are still together, then y'all ain't going nowhere. Like,
It is what it is. Y'all
people
ain't
woke up.
changing. Okay, that's why I call it a formality. It's like your relationship graduated and you have a degree to show its legitimacy.
I agree.
I
When
get
she
that.
break it down like that, I can see that.
I get it. Dry powder, 357 join on.
Hi, Daddy.
Oh, Dad's in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And none of us have never done anything. Just talking about life.
No, we're just
Somebody turn the sensors
These
on.
are our first relationships that we're talking about. But that's really it.
What's the difference between a relationship and marriage, Daddy?
Yes.
Oh, he gonna have a good answer. He about to
Talk to
You
me.
better have a good answer. Misha up in here. I'm in here, Louis.
For real, no. So we've been in here talking about why would people get married? What is the merit in
Are
marriage?
you live from your phone?
Mm-mm.
No, she just looking.
But I sent mad people DMs.
Oh.
Thank y'all for looking at y'all DMs. If
Yes.
y'all did look.
Thank you.
You sent me one?
Most definitely not.
So basically, we're talking about why would people graduate to marriage?
Misha said, because I'm telling. Say everything right. I am snitching.
In real life. So basically, what's the merit in graduating to marriage? If y'all all, I'm basically what everybody
I wish
in
my
here
daddy
has
would get on
said.
here. That'd be fun.
See if he would.
No, because
Okay.
he's crazy sometimes. He
Yeah.
plays too much. No, he plays too much sometimes.
Okay, you have a problem. Okay.
Sometimes he plays too much.
Y'all all say that if I'm in a relationship and we like each other, we've grown a bit, then I'm treating it like a marriage anyway. Then we gotta get married. That doesn't click in my mind to be.
No,
like,
I'm not saying you have to
Who said
get
that?
I'm not saying you
married.
have to get married. I'm saying like that's the next step. But you already treat your
You keep
relationship
putting
like
that
a
next
marriage.
step on me like that. I didn't say
No,
next
no.
step.
Yeah, I already know you said that you don't necessarily.
But it's
have to
people in
get
the
married.
comments that may have
Yeah,
said
that's what
it.
I'm saying.
I
I'm
said
just making
it. I feel like
Oh,
that.
'cause
I
you
feel like
said
that's the
y'all.
next
I get,
level.
Oh, I get you.
I just
Why,
making
why people do
suggestions.
that? Every time they hear y'all, they get offended.
Oh,
y'all. What you mean y'all?
Yo, I know.
talk to us, Dad. Talk to us. Talk to us.
What's another one? Oh, that was your last question.
That was-
Oh, you
yeah.
probably should ask the recent one because there's more people in here. Oh, they weren't in here because that was on the first
Dang,
one.
I shouldn't put this on there.
So, do you guys think you could be friends with your ex?
Ooh. Wait, or even the opposite sex.
The opposite.
Do you
Oh,
think
the
that you could be
opposite
friends
sex.
with? If you're a girl, could you be friends with a guy platonically? And if you're a man, could you have women friends
Why you look at
platonically?
me like that? That wasn't
Because I remember how I felt about the question. It wasn't.
Oh, because oh, okay.
Think about it is I gotta use the bathroom
you
again.
said yes, Mish.
Why?
It's a no for me, Jack. Ashley said yes.
Look
so
at
y'all-
that! Yes! Where y'all was at earlier, bro? I needed you.
Oh, y'all tripping with these yes.
Oh, let's think about it for a sec. Who's in a relationship right
Where
now?
y'all never crossed the line and y'all was just friends, like it was just that. Oh, y'all, I think
Where they was
Nobody's capping.
Oh my God, I think we got some
Somebody's capping.
I'm mad at how we just gave each other a high five. That was not. We supposed to.
Oh.
Aggressive. Yeah, there you go. Why your ass cold?
Because it's water cold.
Misha's stupid. Look. Steven.
Ooh, yeah.
See? She's so aggressive. Just friends.
See,
Not look. Ashley gonna say not the last one. He was crazy.
see, so that means like no.
Would y'all be cool with your dude having having female friends? Not at all.
So T is married.
okay,
right?
wait, yeah. Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna say not at all. He can have friends, but they gotta be like friends where they might bump into each other somewhere. Like they never like
just hanging out, going on lunch
Yeah,
dates
nah.
every day.
Mm-mm, not
so
that.
so T, you're married. So would you be okay for your wife to have male friends and they just go grab lunch sometime, strictly friends?
He also just doubled back and said, would y'all think your dude would be cool if you having male friends?
Exactly.
Absolutely not. Not like to a point where I'm going places
We got a couple
or
people rethinking their yes.
I know for sure he wouldn't be okay with me having a guy that I kind of confide to or like kind of come to the vent.
Yeah.
That's crossing the line. Aw, snap, Sarita, what is up? You think opposite sex can be friends? Like you can have a male friend, and do you think that you'll be cool with your dude having a A female friend. I'm gonna answer for you. No. No.
That's
it's
wild.
a no.
That's wild. Y'all got to be able to let people have their opinions.
I'm
I know
just
that
saying.
y'all. I know that y'all been in here talking about.
Be aggressive. No. Okay, ask the question. It's gonna be no. Watch this.
Because we feel strongly about this.
Say it.
It's getting hot in here.
What we got?
Look, thank you. She said no. I told you she was gonna say no.
Okay,
I
the
know
person
you.
right above said it's fine.
That's Misha. Listen, she don't mean that.
She don't mean that.
Let me see what we got.
So T had asked a question.
Okay.
He asked these two. He asked that one.
Okay. Would y'all be cool with your dude having female friends? T, we gonna talk to you right now.
Get him on live. Send a request.
No. Stop.
Yes.
Y'all must exit out.
Look at how you acting. Okay, for one, T, let's talk about it. We were just talking about this earlier, and if my boyfriend came up to me, I have male friends, I do right now at this moment, and he told me that I can't be friends with my friends anymore because we're in a relationship, I would have a fucking fit.
But
We
you
can't
won't leave him,
be
though.
together.
Oh, dang, you just said you
We can't. That's controlling.
Yeah, I think I just switched up on myself.
But no, I think
That's
it's how it's
controlling.
said, because I also said if you saw he had some kind of fear, some kind of issue with it.
Correct. Okay. Lat brought up a good point. She was out
I ain't
here
got no
like,
friends. That's what I'm saying. You don't like him? Okay.
She brought up.
I don't like him either.
I don't even know.
She said that if your dude has like a genuine fear of that man coming in and breaking up your relationship or something like that, then you have to respect your man's feelings. Mm-hmm. And I do understand that. Then maybe it's the way that they come into the situation, but actually in the same way, we were talking about this in episode 2, right? Because these are all the questions from episode 2. They were saying that one of my friends has had a male friend for 20 years, and this brand new guy comes in. Say even if we've been together for a year,
right?
This brand new guy comes in and said, "No, I'm not cool with that no more."
Right.
Yeah.
There is no way that I'm giving up my friend for 20 years for this dude that I just known for a year.
Yeah. I agree with
What you mean just for a year?
20 years compared to 1 year is just for a year. Absolutely.
Relationship and friendship, I'm gonna kind of move differently though for him. I've been with you for a year, so you finna keep a friendship over a relationship.
I'm just listening.
We've been friends for how long? I know that we're girls, but I'm just saying, like, all
I
the stuff that
feel
we've
you.
been through. Just say that I'm a guy. All the stuff that we've been through.
Yes.
And you found a new dude that's
Right.
like, nah, I'm not
I'm
feeling
gonna
that.
move different. I'm gonna have to. It's certain things I can't do because guys know how guys think. We know how girls think.
Right.
And if I get into it with my man,
Mm-hmm.
I might go to my best friend, my man friend.
Y'all
You
are
think he
friends.
wants me to go to him?
We're just gonna have to agree to disagree. There is no way that I'm giving up a 20-year. They
I
know
didn't- I
so
didn't say,
much.
look,
You
I
said
didn't
move
say
different.
Give away.
Move
I said
different.
move different though, because I know it's not realistic to.
Sorry. I know it's so much.
I know we up in here arguing, not reading the comments.
Okay, not the level though. He was crazy. No, Steven Ho ass.
No, Kamisha played too much. No, Kamisha. Look, what's he been
20 years, just friends. 20 years. Would y'all be cool having a dude? Nope. Would y'all do?
Oh,
Would
these
y'all
ones
think
are
y'all
old
would be-
ones.
Okay.
I think
Well,
after
know.
Sarita, no.
Pretty kitty. If they cool with the restaurant being shut up, get
God, who
outta
said
here.
that?
That's what I'm talking
never
about, Keith.
that.
Oh,
It's
that's
never
always
that.
the
No,
the
okay, thank you.
shooter.
Friends, hi by social media.
He always
Speaking
been
for
the
dinners, no ma'am. Neither of us would be cool with that.
Keep going,
no.
'cause we
Okay,
like
you're right.
Hi, Chon.
Girl, I read a lot of books. Best friends be fucking all the time.
Thank you, thank you, Sarita.
Hell yes, G. Okay, what if your dude had a female best friend before you for years, and they cool, like texting, talking on the phone, kicking it here and there. Men don't want to look insecure, and they also don't want to look crazy to their partners.
Some
just
shit
be
you
honest.
just know not to do once you're married. My boyfriend best friend
Yes,
is a girl.
see?
My boyfriend best friend is a girl, and I love her. It's not weird or shit either. They have been friends since kindergarten. So you're willing to drop your friends that have been down for forever. So I'm thinking, well, look, if you can't sacrifice your friendship for a relationship, you either need to be with that dude who is your friend, or just don't be in a relationship because it causes tension, argument. Or I need to be with a dude that's
Keep going.
understanding.
Keep going.
I'm
Keep
like, okay, don't be my friend when you and your man get into it, but you want to be my friend now. Straight up.
Keep going. Last one.
Okay. Relationships are voluntary. Marriage is voluntary. If a friend can't compromise for your relationship, are they really your friend? If your boyfriend can't compromise, are they really your dude?
You gotta help him. You gotta show him. You gotta give him that security.
Then I'll show him. Like what Keita was saying. Like she changed. She said what you said. I changed the way I move. Whenever I got off the phone with him, I would say I love y'all instead of just saying okay I love you. Like she would incorporate her too.
Right, but you still have to hit your relationship.
100. She said, "Thank you, G." 100.
No, I'm not finna play with you. I'm not finna play with you.
That's Ariana?
Yes. But
me don't want you to have no friends.
thank you. We not even finna go there. Okay?
I was just kidding.
No, but
In relationships, you have to compromise. That's niche.
yes, and I feel that. And I'm not saying get rid of the 20-year relationship. You do have to move different though.
I agree.
How I'm on the
I
phone
agree.
with you for 2 hours or late at
It
night
gotta
with
be
you,
like-
or if I'm about to go get dinner with you, or I'm finna go get a movie. No, my man took that place. I'm going to go get dinner with him. I'm going to go to the movie with him. So that's what I'm saying, moving differently.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
friend, all that space that you have for them is kind of moved because your man kind of took that. Just like with us, it was things we went to go do. I'm
Right.
doing with CJ right now.
Right.
That doesn't change our relationship or our friendship.
Yeah.
But it's just like with a male, it is different though. Like because I know if yo do find out that y'all got into it and you went and got his advice, and then your man probably didn't feel like what he thought he felt like. Oh, your man's spazzing on you one more time. And now you're in a different argument. And now you're gonna what? You gonna go back to that man again because you already messed up. Like no, I'm not saying get rid of the 20-year relationship, friendship. I'm not saying that.
Things just have to change.
It has to change, and he has to understand that. I have a man now that is also my best friend. So what?
It's wild in here. Okay, hold on.
Spicy.
In relationships, you have to compromise first. First off, you have to have the conversation you need to have in the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Let's
believe
not
that.
get a friend mixed up with an ex.
Ooh.
That's 100%. That's 100%.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so y'all don't tell your man about your friends from jump. Hello.
I ain't got no male friends.
Right, you have to give the man respect. He ain't gonna want you all up in your best friend face all the time.
Right, Sarita.
Child is gonna be smoke.
Thank
Okay.
you. If we talking
You
about
do-
if we
going
talking
to
about
have to
being on the
change.
first 48 on our end, what you think our man gonna be? He told y'all the restaurant gonna get shot up. Fact.
And like, that's my man outside shooting, so you better get on the court. He's not gonna kill me, but he definitely gonna kill you. I mean, I'm gonna be in trouble. Like, you gonna die. Like, that's him. Yeah.
I'm fucking crying, bro. Okay. I think that there's a merit in all of this, but I think that the bottom line is that you just have to move differently. I think that men need respect. That is what was said earlier. Like men don't want to be seen like they're I forgot what the word was, inferior, something like that. I think that a lot of women don't take into consideration men's perspective, men's feeling. They want to feel like they all hard. My man hard, da 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 da. They have feelings too, and you have to understand that. Listen, girl.
Facts.
On the other side of things, whatever you do, turn it around and say, would I be okay if he did this?
Yeah.
If you don't say that you're okay with it, then maybe you need to double check what you're doing. At the same time, I also feel like if I have a platonic friendship with my guy and there is nothing that I would say, okay, if he, we got to end it again, 2 hours in, I need a verified check mark.
the other way, if it goes the other way, and I'm having a platonic relationship with a guy, and I'm thinking I wouldn't have a problem if my man was doing the same thing with a female, then all is well.
Right.
What you funny? What he say?
When I walk in the crib, my wife is talking to her female friends on speaker. It's normal. If I hear a nigga on speaker and she, I'm gonna ask a question. That makes sense. I get it, but that at the same time is also like she wouldn't be okay with you ha-haing with another female. So something is wrong.
Wait, no. I mean, even if she is okay with it, he not okay with it.
What you mean?
Like it seemed like you saying like if y'all both are okay with it, then it's okay. Is that what you kind of saying?
No, I'm saying like if what you're doing, you feel like you wouldn't be okay with your man doing it, then it's wrong. If your man is okay, like if you feel like what you're doing, oh, I see what you're saying. Like if your
like
man,
you would look at it like if my man was doing this, I'll be okay. But your man is looking at it like
I'm not
if
okay
she's doing
with
it, I'm not okay with that.
Then a conversation has to happen.
And that's what I feel like that's what's happening in these comments is because
it's about to end. Hold on, this is the last time. Okay.
Oh, y'all, this was fun.
Yeah, we're not going live again because this is the second time we went live, but we're going to have another conversation about another topic at another time. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. I love everybody. This was such a good fucking conversation, dude. We got hype.
Y'all.
Definitely love out here. Definitely love out here. But next time I go live, make sure you tune in so that we can get it back popping. Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
Night night.
She just ended.
All right, go ahead. Oh, it's about to end right now.